All right. I am going to do a couple of demonstrations. Um, in the past, I've talked to you all about EMA trading, and I'm still using EMAs. My first EMA is a period of 24, and on the style, I made it green, 3 points, so that I can see it. My second EMA is a 6, and I made it red. So here on the top, I also have the parabolic SAR, which we know that if it's a sale, it's going to be below. So what I'm looking for is on the top side of my screen, I want the red line to be above or below the green. Here it's below, so obviously it's a sale. And we also have the PSAR. We have the Williams percentage here. It's in a sale because it's below the 50. And here we have the MACD. I'm not changing the settings. This is literally the computer setting. And I'm looking for the green line to be above or below the red. And I just chose to do it that way because I wanted to. And you can make it any color as long as you just remember which one is going to be your constant and which one is going to be your variable. All right. So as far as my time, I always trade at 1 minute. What I'm looking for, I would like to have a fresh cross here. So let's go through and see if we can find a fresh cross. I'm going to start on the 10-second because as I told you, each one of these time frames, the movement affects the candles all the way up to 1 minute because that's where my time is. So I'm starting with the 10-second and I'm looking for a fresh cross. That one's been there for a while. Kind of have a fresh cross here, but it just does not look like we have a whole lot of energy in that. So what I'm looking for is I want the cross to go up and I want it to go up for it to be a buy. I'm also looking for the PSAR to be below, which would also mean that it's a buy. Here, the Williams is above the 50. Here we have the green line on the MACD crossed above the red one, which is indicating a buy. But the fact that these little bars here are red, that's letting me know that there is not a whole lot of energy for that to continue to go up. So I'm not going to enter that trade. Still no cross here. Okay, we're really, really close right here. Let's see what happens. So what we're waiting for, we want to see if this red line is going to cross below the green. The PSAR is already showing us a sale, but we really don't enter the trade until we get the cross here. So if we get the cross, we'll take it. This is below the 50. We have a cross to the downside here, which is indicating a sale, but because this is still green, it's still pushing up. And it does not look like we're going to get the sale on that one. So let's keep moving. Okay, I'm going to enter a buy here. I entered the buy because the red line has crossed above the green, which is our first indication of a buy. Secondly, the PSAR is on the bottom, which is our second indication of a buy. Third, we have the Williams percentage bars above the 50. And here our green line has crossed over the red and we have green bars here. All of that is supporting a buy. Now, if I am to lose this trade, I will come here and change this from 10 seconds to the 15-second chart. And I'm still looking for the same exact things. I still want the cross, PSAR, Williams percentage above the 50, green line over the red, and we want green bars here. And as you can see, I won that trade. So I'm going to drop back down to the 10-second chart. I'm going to bump this up a little bit. I trade extremely safe so that if I miss my trade, I can double up. So on a $1 trade, if I had missed it, I would have gone to 3. On a $3 trade, if I had missed it, I would have gone to 7. That one is already crossed and it's been crossed for a long time. This one, no cross yet. Looks like it actually could be trying to go into consolidation just a little bit. Here we actually have the cross. We have it on both sides. So I'm going to take a $3 sell. So it looks like this trade is possibly going the other way. So what we're going to do now, just in case we lose, we're going to go ahead and bump it up to the 15-second chart. I lost the trade. So on the 15-second chart, I am still in sell position. So I'm going to double up my trade and I want to go at $7 now. All right. Moving on to the 30-second chart. And I'm not in sell position anymore because the PSAR is on the bottom. Anytime the PSAR is on the bottom, that means a buy. So before I can enter this trade on the 30-second chart, I am waiting for this PSAR to flip over the top. Everything else is in position. I just need that PSAR to go before I can actually enter the trade. And since I missed that $7, I'm going to double up at $15. It's dropped below this PSAR. It hadn't flipped over yet, but I'm going to go ahead and enter the trade. And I'm only entering the trade because it is significantly below that PSAR, as well as we see we have the Williams percentage bars well below the 50. And the same thing here, we have the red and we have the green line below the red. PSAR has officially flipped over, indicating a sale. and we won the trade. So as you can see, once again, I'm using parabolic SAR. I have 2 EMAs. I have the Williams percentage. And in order for me to change this over, I go to styles, click on the main line. And here it's going to say histogram. I select the histogram and I trade with the histogram for Williams instead of the line. I'm just not really crazy about the line because I mean, obviously you can see the numbers here, but to me, it's just so much easier with the histogram because if the bars are on this side, we know automatically it's a sell. And if the bars are on the top, we know that that's indicating a buy. MACD settings, as well as the Williams, I'm not changing any of the numbers. It's actually the computer settings, and I'm just rolling with it the way it is. The only thing I actually make changes to are the moving averages. I'm trading with a 6 and a 24. Happy trading.